Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. In the last video, I discussed about the divine decree, and the divine decree was from the deterministic point of view that everything that happens is already decreed by God. That is, there is predestination of our actions. Now, the point that we stated was, as people were asking the Prophet, that it is a contradiction with our free will, because if there is a predestination, it means that we don't have to prevent anything from happening, because God knows already what is going to happen. And in this point, the Prophet answered that since only Allah is omniscient, then the predestination does not mean that you don't have to do supplications or take precautions or find remedies for calamities or whatever happens to you. Instead, it is necessary for you to always be praying and asking Allah for the best, because there is a clash between calamities and the divine decree as far as every one of us is concerned. There is another point that goes deeper when prophets were challenged because of the fact that God already knows what they are going to do, what they're going to teach us believers. And they explain that since the original sin, from the fact that we are all free, we have free will, there is no excuse in saying that everything is determined and you can accept oppression or accept somebody taking away your property or accept somebody abusing you because it has been decreed by God. No, you still have the right, as far as the religion will permit you, to struggle for the best in your life, in this world and in the hereafter. And all the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ were to give people the meanings how to achieve this goal. Because when you pray five times a day, when you give alms, when you fast in the month of Ramadan, when you testify that there is no other deity but God, when you do your pilgrimage, when you have the means for that, it is because all these are the acts, the actions that will lead you to righteousness. So it is because you want to have righteousness. If you have any kind of religion that can teach you to achieve your goal, that is have what you want in this world without being righteous, that is not the religion of Allah. That is not the religion that the prophets Musa, Isa and Muhammad alayhi salam, all of them taught the same religion, that is how to do good and forbid evil. So this is the means that we are all using to achieve this goal. And that is our monotheistic religions that say that they are superior to any other form of worship, because since God is omniscient, God knows what is good for us in this world and in the hereafter. And when we submit ourselves to God, it means that we are worshiping God in such a way that if something is not good for us, He should prevent us from getting involved in it. And if something is good for us, He should make it better for us. But it's not always easy, because sometimes for things that are good, we have to persevere. We are being challenged, as you can read, that God created us in order to test who is better indeed. It means that every time that we are going to show the value of our faith, we are going to be tested. So we are always going to be tested. So it's not going to be easy, but still we know the divine decree from the actions that are being repeated in our guidance from God, and what we know about the religion and what we do in daily basis in order to come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum.